Hello YouTube and Bogratians, this is Bogra here with another episode of Empyrion. So we are going to do some base building today. Take that one. I went and mined, I actually mined 2 irony pots. The first gave me like 2 stacks. The last one gave me like 6 or 7. Like 6 and some of it 7. So we got tons of iron. I've been making a lot of blocks. Just gonna put these back in here too. Got some more made, so I've made over 1,000. And we're gonna go put the base down. I haven't really did anything. Oh, well, I did make some other. So you see, I did make the second structure. I made the stuff we're gonna put in our base, and we're gonna actually take it with us as we go. Put this over here. Oh, we're gonna take it with us when we go. Was there anything else I want to take with me? Not from there for sure. There's our generator. Guess we can take these. Oh yeah, the core. Where did the core go? Where did my core go? I put it in here, did I? Where did it go, guys? Totally had a core made. Let's see. Well, I had the building block. Oh yeah, I know where it is. God damn, I'm an idiot sometimes. Alright, so let's go over here. It'll be morning time soon. The reason I don't see it is because it's already planted. So I decided what the legit base is gonna be. I decided right over here. As you see on the right, I still gotta kill a raptor and a nighttime spider. Raptors are pretty easy. We'll find those around. Nighttime spiders are a bit more of a pain in the ass. So we're gonna leave this like over here. It shouldn't get attacked. If it does, we'll be over here. So, boom, boom. Let's get out. Let's go to first person. Let's cut our light on. So this is general makeup of the base. We're gonna have trying to decide what everything's gonna be. So we're gonna have our warehouse down here towards the lake. We will have our growing plots, arboretum kind of area over here towards the mountain. We'll have a little house over here, and over here is where we'll have 2 vehicle landing spots, one for our hovercraft, one for our skycraft. The first thing I definitely want to put up is the warehouse. Once I get that put up, I put up a lot of other stuff. So, what's going to be in the warehouse? First, did I forget? I forgot to get my coloring tool, didn't I? Okay, so let's mark down this. That way we know this is where it ends. Yes, we do have that going on. It's gonna keep going on, isn't it? So what we're gonna do is right click, stone remove. Let's just do, because I don't want to have to keep filling this terrain all the way. I want to be, there we go. So what we're gonna do is this, and then we will get this and we will do some filling. It's gonna make it look ugly right here, but I am fine with that because it's gonna be mostly covered up. Actually, all of this should be covered up. Let's just go ahead and fill it in right quick. Now I am gonna speed record this. I'm gonna kind of lay down the flooring and then we're gonna speed record it. Well, really, I'm gonna spell out how I want this stuff to look, you guys, and then after that we're gonna I'm just gonna fucking do a time warp on this shit because I don't want to spend 3 episodes building. Now I need you guys to tell me what it is you'd like to see more. So if you would like to see me just do building episodes, by all means I would do that, but you guys let me know what you want to see and I can make that happen. I'm just trying to make this look halfway decent, not worried about it looking perfect because it's not gonna. I'm not a landscaper. And then this game, I don't know, I think it's hard to be a landscaper. Because landscaping is so shitty. Okay, so we'll be able to put stuff up under there now. So what we're going to have is we're going to have a warehouse on here. We're going to have like one hallway going down the center. It's only going to be one wide. This here is going to be the walkway. We're going to have a hallway that's going to be one wide going down the center. On one side, we're going to have our constructors and our primary item storage. On the other side, we'll have different rooms. We'll have one for like oxygen and healing. We'll have another one for armor repairing, and we'll have a little box in there for doing those things as well. I think that's gonna be all the rooms I'm gonna need in there, and we'll I guess we may we may have a gun room. We'll see how much room we have when we do it. Now I want 4 constructors. So this is gonna be the wall, and we're gonna actually scratch that. We're going to. I hate that one block just being there. This will be the wall, and then we will have kind of like a little walkway down there. Alright, and that walkway. Now the reason I don't like stuff just being kind of in the air is because shit likes to fall in this game. So we got one. I think we want to go, well, we want to figure out how big we want this. We're going to have we'll have a 2 wide walkway up here. And we'll figure out how we want that to look afterwards. And we'll put this down. God damn it. What we're going to do, let's just put all of these down here that we can fit. Alright. So I have a 2 wide walkway, which means this is going to be some type of wall, and I'm just going to mark that out because this is our center point. So, excuse me. These take 2 by 2, right? We know this because we are smart people that know stuff. So if we did that, we'd have a 2 by 2, we'd have a hall. We won't want that. I want 2 spaces in the front. So that means that's, let's look at, that's gonna be a wall there to separate these off. That's gonna be 2 spaces in the front. That'll be 2 spaces for the thing itself and another wall. I think that's what we're gonna want. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that is what we're gonna want. I'm gonna want to take this. Some of that's gonna be under the ground, that's fine. We need enough space for 4 of these suckers. Which means, let's go ahead. Alright, this. Oh, wait. Probably just messed that up to some degree. We did. Alright, so we did mess that up to some degree. That's fine. Because luckily, I wish I'd found the tier 2 tool. Remove and repair tool. Because it's so fucking great. It's like instant. Or this one is like fucking, let's take 1,000 years to take away a block. So, so what I'm gonna do now is let's go over how things are gonna look. Well, let's take this down first because it's gonna annoy me that it's not here. So I'm gonna speed build this, but what we're gonna see is this side will be constructor and item bays. This side will be the stuff we're gonna for a repair bay, a medic slash oxygen bay. And that'll be in here. Then we're gonna take on this side, and in the beginning of this, we're gonna have our kitchen, and then behind that, we will have the greenhouse. All right, over here, we're gonna have a small house. I haven't decided how these things are gonna look. I'm gonna have this very metallic. The greenhouse is gonna be a lot of glass. I think I'm gonna do like a wood house, so we have a nice house, and over here, running to the side, and I'll probably sit kind of in between these, maybe even touching that. I don't think so. But we'll have 2 landing bays, One will be for our hover vessel over there, and the other one will be for our skyship, and they're sit here. And then on top of here, we'll have 3 turrets over here and 3 over here, and 3 on each of them. Should protect us pretty well. If we find it's not, and we'll put some more up, but I'm thinking 6 of them should do pretty good. I'm even, you know, I am even considering the fact of putting them in here, but I think on top of the building is going to be best. So I'm gonna kind of shut up now, and then we're gonna build this, and we will see you when we get done. And you may see a little change in the recording because I'm gonna stop the recording and restart it, so I don't have to find this point again. So I will talk to you after we're done with this, guys. right back, guys. Like an idiot, I placed down the generator and now drones are attacking my fucking base. I did not bring my ammo for my guns with me. And I'm not going to have time to go back to get them because they're probably going to be very fucking close. Could I go get them right quick? You know, it's not that far away. Well, I don't get any energy, so it's not going to count. I forget, as soon as you put down a generator, they're going to come. Shit. Well, let's figure out where we're going to put down a generator. I've got plenty of ammo. I don't get the best gun in the world right now. I don't know why I'm put down this big son of a bitch. Where? It's huge. This is one of the T2 ones. I actually think... Will it fit on the side of this? No. God damn, I forgot how big these were. They are fucking huge. I don't know, I can fit that big son of a bitch. I guess technically speaking, I don't really need a fucking house. This could just be the generator room. Right? It could be. Could be. Fuck it, it's gonna be. There comes the drones. They are gonna come after the core. Alright, we got a minigun drone. But I do have a T2. Any more? That's it? Normally they send the, they've been sending the base drone as well. So the minigun drone base, you saw me place the generator and then pick it up because I forget. As soon as you place the generator, drones are on the way, guys. As soon as that son of a bitch goes down, but luckily it was actually just one drone, so it wasn't really that difficult or anything. Yeah. So I'm gonna keep building. We're almost done with this. The last thing I want to build is this one. I'm not going to build the landing pads on base. I'll build that off base as it is. It won't take that long. That I'll build off base. I'm kind of pretty up the buildings. But when I come back, we will actually activate this base and have it started up. Alright, see you guys. Well, I'll talk to you guys this. And after we, oh shit. And after we do that, we're gonna go to the trading station because our base will be safe. Then we're gonna go to the trader station. We're gonna see what's up with that shit. So I will see you guys in just a second. Alright guys, we are coming up on the trader station. It's only 800 kilometers away, which is, you know, you get out of a vessel. Not that far. We are going to the dark side of the planet, unfortunately, but we'll be lit up in there. Yeah, lights are on this thing. Luckily, there's plenty of lights on this thing. Since it's mining vessel, it makes sense. You know, if you're mining, you don't want it to stop at night because you can't see shit. But it's right there. It's twisting and turning. You have to admit, the controls these have got a little better since, you know, this game first come out, but still the hover vessel controls, how much it shifts around is not great. So we have these bays. And, question. We'll park them on the base, but one thing I want to see is like... No, I didn't think so. Now, I do wonder... That makes me wonder. It may be something I just... Well, I can't test out a single player, like a creator menu, because there's nothing in there. I guess I could play a single player and test it out. But one thing I wonder, well, another single player, is... Alright, so with the trading station, if I just found a core, took that son of a bitch out, would I be able to steal stuff out of like boxes and shit? But let's look at what we get. We got an alien guy here, he looks kind of freaky. That just goes to the other areas. We got the center part. So this is where you can sell your parts to people. We got a free armor locker here, so if you don't have one, but they're not really that expensive. You know, a help chamber, so if you start out like buy a trading station, then I guess that would be a very good thing, is you'd be able to just get whatever you needed. Alright, let's go upstairs. I think this, yeah, there we go. We got shops here. What do we have? First of all, what's the shop? What's the shop mean? Does it tell us? I don't see it. Welcome to Patch Purgatory. So, we just have a couple of things here. Too bad you can't sell them things, so I wish you could. I wish you could, like, sell them things too, but apparently you can't from what I'm seeing here. Multi-boost actually isn't bad. Unit price 10? Okay. So he can have some good shit. Who else do we got here? We got, oh, just on the front of these. Patch Purgatory, we got weapons and commodities. Let's see what we're looking at for weapons. Shotgun, nothing, well, nothing good. Nothing good. Just regular bullets. Small O2 bottle. Wow, he really gets crappy shit. I mean, he does get 5 small medkits, but for 100 apiece, I don't think it's worth it. Don't think it's worth it. Alright. That's what that guy got. Eat and drink, so I'm suspecting it's gonna be food? Yeah, food. That's what I'm worried about, but I guess if you're, you know, going really bad on food, you could get it. Nothing there. Alrighty. Is that all we got here? I believe I'm missing something. There should be a way to, like, legitly like teleport yourself to the one on orbit. Oh, there's a refrigerator here. Oh, I actually can get into it? Okay, so I can get into some of this stuff, I guess. That's fucking good to know. I've been in one of these before. And the one I was in, there was an actual way to, nothing point on my phone. There was a way to teleport to the one in orbit. Oh, there it is. Active public. Okay, let's go to orbit then. So if we hit this, we can teleport. Alrighty. Well, we got mining and tech. T2 drills already got drill tars. Radiation boost actually isn't bad. Some ingots, neodyme, 99 on 500, but auto miner core, that's what we want because you can only find or buy those. Okay, so this we can get some auto miner cores for up here. We can get some oxygen up here. Gardening supplies. So he just gets all of the things. He gets some plant growth. I mean, a little expensive for this stuff, but for these, actually it probably isn't bad for him. I mean, if you don't get it and you don't feel like using a nutrient solution, which is pretty fucking easy, meaning you're lazy, then I guess it would be worth it. Sushi bar. What sushi do you get? That's not sushi. Totally not sushi. Fucking liar. Lots of trading stations. Retired spaceman. I guess that's a pool. Medic. Large med kits. You may have to come here to buy some of these. You may have to. 100 health versus 50. Yeah. Your other shit sucks, but that part is actually pretty good. Alright. Burgers and fries. We didn't check this guy. But same thing. Alright. And you get shoots to say that guy's not a liar. So we know second floor is where the teleporter is. I'm gonna pick a space horn because I'm not sure if we have them. If we don't have them, I want to be able to grow them. Sky Guy's bar. Alright, what do you got? Do you got any drink or do you just got food? Nope. Projectile pistol multi-boost. Okay. I mean, apparently these people do like their pistols. Ramtastic ammo, especially 14 SCD ammo stats potentially on. So I guess he's advertising, even though he's not selling. What happens if I go into the restricted staff area? I do like how they got some of this for to show you for like display. That is cool. Oh my god, I want that multi-tool territory. I want that. All this sucks. Night vision goggles, not bad. I found them pretty easy last time. Multi-boost is good. Don't care about the mobility. It knocks down your armor some. Radiation boost is good. EVA boost I don't care about. Don't care about none of this shit. Okay, I mean, there's not the best stuff in the world here. Okay, now we're probably gonna piss somebody off doing this, which is why I'm not doing it till last. Are we going to? See, that's fucking bullshit. They should be pissed off that I'm up here. It's restricted area only. You know? It is pretty cool that this door is locked though. Alright, that is pretty cool. Okay. I'm gonna leave you there, guys. We explored this place. Now I'm trying to find how the fuck do I get out of here. Help me, guys. How do I get out of here? I don't know. Where did I come from? Here. Alright. Boom, boom, boom. We're gonna leave. It was the second floor, so let's find the teleporters over here. We're gonna go back home off camera. The things I am going to do is I'm gonna move everything completely out of the other base. I'm gonna move it into our new base. I've got LED screens so I can label our cargo boxes. I'm gonna finish up the buildings, paint them, texture them, finish up the two places for the small vessel and hover vessel to land on, and I'm gonna finish the small vessel. I'm also probably gonna do a good bit of mining. Let's go back down here. I'm probably gonna do a good bit of mining. This is a force try with just a plain old guess. No, it's not. As I was saying, I think I was number 4. I'm gonna do a good bit of mining on Come on. A good bit of mining. Probably try to get one of each deposit. Other than, of course, the ones I are. Ooh. Other than the ones I already have, I'm not gonna worry about. I know there was like guest quarters here. That is cool. Shit, I keep getting interrupted by like shit here. That is other than the ones. I believe it's one of these. There we go. Other than the ones that I've already got, which is iron and promethium, I've already got both of those. So I'm not gonna worry about one of those, but I'll do one silicon, one copper, one cobalt, one magnesium, and that'll give us plenty. Like I said, for the reason I was waiting to really go, you know, full out hard duty on the mining was because I wanted to have all of my constructors up, so I didn't have constructors taking forever with the mining. But we won't have to worry about it this time. So when we come back, now for levels, oh god, let's take a look right quick at some level things before we go. So before we go to the next one, I would really like to have the minigun. Where's the sniper rifle? Next level, the sniper rifle. The rocket launcher T2, the sniper rifle T2. So level 15 is really what I want to be because I want to have all 3 of these. I will eventually get the laser rifle. I'm not worried about it right then, and the plasma cannon. But I'd like to have all 3 of those. The shotgun is a nice weapon, but I'm not deadly worried about having it. Would also like to have T2 pistol, which I'll get from completing a quest. All I gotta do is kill a spider, a triceratops, which I'm gonna do off camera, and then I'll have my T2 pistol. I'm not gonna research it because it takes the same ammo as a projectile pistol, so there's no point in researching it if I can get it for free, right? But I would like to have that, this, and this. That would make me feel a lot more comfortable. That would put me having T2 sniper, pulse rifle, rocket launcher T2, minigun, projectile pistol. The shotty I would just leave at home. And how far am I from doing that? So 3 more levels. So what I'll probably do is one of the deposits I will straight up mine with the drill, because that will get me a lot of levels. So I mine one on with that. Everything over here I can get, so I'm not really worried about it. I'm not worried about getting that because I need an advanced CPU, which I don't have, I don't believe. I had to check. I might have one. I might. I'll have to check and see, but I don't think I have one. I'm not really worried about any of this stuff over here. I'll go ahead and unlock that. I'm not really going to start using them because from what I know, they're terribly inefficient at the lower level. So I'm probably actually going to wait till I get to level 20. Because I don't know if you can pick these back up. I don't know if you can. I've never used them before. If you can't, then I don't want to use it on the lowest one. I want to save it for the highest one. You can see the research limit is 6,193 ores per hour. Now I am wondering, and if you guys know this, then let me know. Is that per game hour or per real life hour? Because if it's per real life hour, then it's kind of fucking pointless. It's maybe one of the things I drop on like the deposits like iron and stuff when I come to a new world, but I wouldn't want to be like, oh, I want to go diamond, I'm gonna drop this and I'll come get it later, because that'd be a fucking waste of time, right? So if you know that, let me know. What other stuff? I'm not really about anything for the hover vessel. I've got all the bare basics. I do think you should have to have everything research before you create it. So I'll probably go through here and make sure I research everything so I don't feel like a cheater. Yeah. And one thing I'm wondering is, the seat that's being used, it's not the cockpit. It's not this one. I think it's this one. But it's a passenger seat, yet somehow people are using a regular seat with it, which I don't know. I'm not really worried about a whole lot in here. We are going to get our small vessel. When I come back, we will have the small vessel. And in here, I'm not going to get anything right now because it's just not worth it. You see, they've got like a seat like that. Yeah, we're not worried about that. For the base, I do want to get this. I do want to get this. We're going to go ahead and grab a couple of things. I'm not going to worry about that. I think that's it, really. I'm not worried about armor doors, shutter doors. I guess I will get the ATM. I don't know how the repair bay works. I got plenty of points. Let's go ahead and unlock it. So, that's all I'm going to get. We'll decide what to get later. And we will see you then when we come back. We have more action-packed stuff. I don't know which POI I want to take out. Well, I know I want to go to the farm, so we'll probably hit the farm and then hit a POI that can fight back if we can find them. I'm not going to hit something like a fortress. So we're going to go out and just look for POIs. We're going to hit the farm for sure. I don't know what else. I do want to get these time parts. There's an outpost here. The problem is, like the fortress, I do not want to take that son of a bitch on again until I am sure I have tons of med kits, because we tried it, me and McVate, and that did not go out well. That recording everything so fucked up, and we restarted the episode afterwards, so I just threw it away. But anyways, this episode is probably going to be a little bit long. I'll speed up the building as much as possible, and I will see you guys, good God. I will see you guys next time when we will go and do some looting. So, oh yeah, let me know, in loot runs, do you want me to cut out the traveling completely and just have, like, when I arrive on site and start fighting or whatever? Would that be preferable to actually see me get there? Let me know that, guys. Give me your comments on that. That way I can see the best way to make these episodes for you guys. So, that being said, deuces.